welcome to my vlog of the US Open 2023. So I also filmed the practice weekend, so if you want to check out that vlog, check out that vlog. So I went Saturday and Sunday the practice weekend, and then I also went to that charity event that they had the Wednesday before. So it is Tuesday, August 29th. And I'm going today, and I'm going tomorrow, and I'm also going Saturday, so I get to see the first, second, third round. And I've never seen the first and second round of the US Open before, so this is really big. I don't know what to expect. If you watch my other video, or I'll just say here, I'm not feeling well. I have this thyroid issue, so I've been very, very weak. I almost passed out this weekend at the US Open because I wasn't, like, it's been hard. So I have to walk really, really slowly and constantly be eating and just try to like take it slow. So it kind of like thing about there's so many matches happening. There's so many matches happening because it's the first and second round. Like there's so many matches, and so there's so many people I want to watch. And like if I was in good health, I'd be like running in between courts, but I just don't know if I can do that. And also another thing is that like my mom's going with me, and I'm a little scared to like be away from her, because if I am feeling faintish, like what do I do? Like she's the only thing. So I know that we're gonna want to go to different matches, so I'm gonna have to like be away from her for a few times, and I hope everything's gonna be okay. But yeah, there's just so much happening. And what was different with the practice weekend, because there's so much happening there, is that you kind of knew by hour like who would be in the court. But the thing with the matches is you don't know how long a match is gonna take, so that like depends on when the next people go on. So it's kind of thing where you have to like be constantly checking your phone, and just like a lot happening. And these days, like I think I calculated like Saturday we were there for 5 hours. Sunday I think we were there for like 5-6 hours. Today we might be there for like 10 hours, which is something I usually love. But now I'm a little concerned because I'm not feeling that great. But I'm excited to show you guys, and I really don't know what to expect. It's actually really cloudy these next 2 days. It's supposed to rain a little bit in the morning tomorrow, but I think it's before the tournament even starts, so I think we'll be fine. So yeah, I'm wearing a hat though, my Yankees hat, just because like my hair is just annoying. It's just easier, the hair and stuff, and I don't know, maybe it will be great not having to sit in the sun and everything. I noticed from my practice weekend, I filmed all my vlogs like this, and you can see up my nostrils. Sometimes it's hard to get a good angle like this when you're in a crowd, but we will try. I know this is a long intro, so I'm excited to show you guys. Okay, going through the gate wasn't too bad. That took like 5 minutes, because I guess since we're here early, it's not too bad. So when we were going through security, the woman started giving my phone to the person behind me, and I was like, that's my phone. My mom just got a hat, and now we're gonna go get myself water and food so I don't die. Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Because I was actually stopping.
Right.
I'm okay, but just
The sun is not too bad. I think I'm fine where we are.
Although I was amazed yesterday.
From Canada,
To set. Lay left-handed to set. Ready.
Oh no, shoot. What's it?
In your own time.
What is happening?
Play.
Your Mateo's court. So a little update is we watched Leo Fernandez's first set, and then we were going to go see Zverev's match, and then it was like the lines were so crazy to get in, and I was starting to feel it because we did rush a little bit over there. So then we sat down, we got some food, and now we're gonna watch the Grigor's match, and I just really have to walk like really slowly. So anyway.
please.
13.
He's crying. Yeah, because you're crying. He's crying. Look at him. He's getting all blotchy.
More aces than anyone in the world. But most importantly, John, you're a champion of life. You're a gentleman who inspires us all.
All right, Tyler. Now we got Boston down.
So what happened was after the first set of Gears match, we went to go see Madison Keats play, and then we were seeing Jonathan play, and then we were looking, and there was just like, even when we were at Gears match, like it was so crowded. Like there was no way we were gonna get back. Like that, they should not put them on that court, small court. It was so crowded. Anyway, it went into a 5th set tiebreaker, and it was just, I was like watching it on my phone while watching John Isner's match, and it was like crazy. I feel like that match was like definitely like at least 4.5 hours. But yeah, Green Bay ended up winning, so kind of sad that I had to miss this match, but that's kind of what just happened because let's just go this way because there was like no way we could get back in. Like it was, the lines were like crazy and stuff, so there was just no way we could go back. John Isner won too, so yeah, that was great. Mom, so we got ice cream, and now it's like really packed here because people are here for the night session. Oh. So we got dinner and we were about to watch Sophia Kenin play. But then we also were watching this other match between, who is it between?
Thomas Martin Echeverry, who's Argentinian, and
The other guy. The other guy, Finland. We were like sitting like front row, like really close. And he was like mad. He was mad about a point, and he like picked like right where we were, like not us, but like the thing right before us, and like you could feel the vibration. But I was like, oh my god. Anyway, it is like almost 8:30, so we've been here for 10 hours. We're probably gonna be here for another hour because we're gonna just stay for the first set of Sophia Kenin. Like we're gonna be back here tomorrow. It's been a long day. So although we would love to stay for Sophia's entire match, it just it's been a long day. So yeah. And I'm like starting not to feel the greatest, so yeah. Okay. Hi everyone. So it is the next day, Wednesday, and we are going to the US Open again. And so basically yesterday we were there for 11 and a half hours, which I think it's like probably the most we've ever been there. Like usually like I would say like 9 to 10 hours is like where we try to be. So that was like a lot, especially for someone who's unwell like me. And that also did include like traveling too. So like we got home really late last night because it took like, even though we're like living in Queens, it did take a little bit longer than usual to get home. But because of that, like this morning I woke up feeling like so miserable, so awful. Like everything like was like unsure if I can go today, still a little unsure, but basically like it was like kind of raining, and my mom's like, you know what, like rest more, like everything, like, you know, it's raining anyway, like we'll go when we can go. So now we're leaving an hour and 45 minutes later than we wanted to leave. It did stop raining now, but I'm sure like it's like we're leaving at 11 and matches are supposed to start at 11, so I'm sure like a lot of the matches won't start at 11 because the courts might still be a little bit wet. But definitely today, like not that long. Like I think that just was way too much for me yesterday, and I just really need like more rest. So like maybe only like 6 hours today, which would be okay. I mean, we're getting there later, so we're already gonna, but like we just like we can't leave at like 10 o'clock at night like we did yesterday, especially because tomorrow we have to work. So yeah, so yeah, anyway, but yeah, we're going back to the US Open, and hopefully I can make it through the day. I am really struggling right now, so we don't know what's happening. He does not look good. didn't film much today. Also, what is with the quality? Literally just walking into my room, but hopefully that helped the film. But yeah, so we were only there for 6 hours today, from 11:30 to 5:30. So we were there for 11 and a half hours yesterday. So that's obviously a big difference. And so I just, we didn't want to be there for that long today, so we didn't see that many matches. Like, we saw Mackenzie play first, and then we saw Chris play. What happened between Mackenzie and Chris's match is we went to go get food, and then this like mother and son, and like the son I think is like a year older than me or something, they sat with us, and so we started talking to them, and so then we went to the Chris's match with them, and then we went to Iga's match with them, and then was like sitting with them for Dominic and Ben's match. And then, so we were just like with them for the rest of the day. And then, like, Ben won the first set tiebreaker. And then, I'm literally walking around when we do. And then Dominic, he went to the bathroom in between the sets, and then he comes back. And like, the first thing that Ben does is serve, and he doesn't even move the ball. And I'm like, something's wrong. And then like, you see, he's like, whatever, and then like every single point like that game, like that just serves and he just doesn't move, and then he retires. So I don't really know what happened. Don't know if it was like the heat or like if his stomach was hurting him or something. But anyway, so yeah, we were gonna like stay for like the end of the second set for that match, but obviously we left a little bit. Probably would have stayed at least 30 more minutes, but we left a little earlier because yeah, that happened. So we didn't see that many matches today, obviously, because we were basically there for like half the time we were there yesterday, and just like we just were there for so long yesterday that like today we just couldn't. But we're going in on Saturday, so hopefully we'll be a little bit, maybe like 8 hours on Saturday, I don't know, but hope you guys look forward to then. Okay, it's Friday and we're not going to do something today, but little update. So my mom has kept like thinking this entire week, like I think like I might want to get like Louis Armstrong tickets for like the night session on Saturday. And I was kind of like, well, we already have day tickets, like I don't know, like maybe like if you want to, because like in the end it is kind of nice to like have seats where you're like close and you're gonna have a seat. Like, Louis Armstrong's great because you can always get a seat above, which like honestly isn't too high compared to like the seats above in Arthur Ashe, but it's like sometimes it's like, you never know you're gonna get a seat. You're high up. So my mom was thinking about this all week, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, like I think it's gonna be a waste of money, but kind of was like, if you want to go for it, like go for it, like I don't know. And so she was doing a little bit more back and forth than I was. Anyway, so Greer ended up winning his match to Andy Murray in 3 sets, and he has to play Zverev third round, and I was like, I'm pretty good at like kind of guessing what courts they're gonna be on. Like I thought him and Andy Murray was gonna be on Louis Armstrong. They ended up being on Arthur Ashe, but so sometimes you're a little off. But I was like, I don't think they're gonna put Grigor and Zverev on Arthur Ashe. Like I was like, I bet you 7 p.m. Louis Armstrong, and they announced it 7 p.m. Louis Armstrong. So I like ran to my mom. I was like, do we get tickets? And the cheapest tickets were $280. And we bought them. So even though we have day passes for tomorrow, we have tickets to Louis Armstrong at night so that we have good tickets. And especially since I'm feeling sick and stuff, it's kind of good. But like tomorrow's gonna be like a long day. So yeah, we have like tickets to Louis Armstrong at night. So just a little bit update, kind of crazy. So okay, so it's the last day of the US Open. I talked about yesterday the tickets we got tonight for the 7 p.m. I wasn't feeling well last night, and this morning not feeling the greatest. Actually having a lot of trouble even walking now. So hopefully we can make it through the day, because especially since we just spent money for more tickets. But excited to show you today my last day of the US Open.
Yeah. You want to ask the info desk for someone?
Mom, they had this last year. They had this last year.
What's this match like? Okay, so update, we're eating lunch now. We tried to see Stefano's doubles match. It was so packed, we were sitting on the court next to it to see it. We're having lunch now. They had this strawberry lemonade thing, and I'm a lemonade, I like lemonade. I'm not a huge strawberry lemonade person, but I was like, you know what, let me try it. This is what it is. I'm not a fan, maybe because I'm not a strawberry lemonade person. So I just spent money on that. But anyway, eating lunch now. Yeah. Greer won the first set in a tiebreaker. Oh my god, my head of my face is so bad. Update, the second set went into a tiebreaker and he lost it. So I haven't filmed a closing out video, so this is the closing out video. But basically last night for the Grigor Zverev match, like a really competitive, like high tennis, high level tennis. Grigor won the first set tiebreaker, and then the second set went into a tiebreaker and he lost that. And like really high level tennis for the first two sets, but I kind of noticed like in the second set tiebreaker he was like starting to fade, and definitely when he came back for the third set you could see it, like he just like was not with it, and like you could tell like something was like off, like maybe he exerted like too much energy at the beginning and he just like didn't have the energy to keep it going, or like I don't know, because in between the third and fourth set he like went off the court with the medics, like maybe he like pulled something as well, but yeah, he like then lost like really quickly in the next two sets. So that was kind of sad to see, but like especially the first two sets were like really high tennis, Anyway, so we left at like 11:15 last night. So we were there for 12 hours and 15 minutes yesterday. So that's like the longest we were there. And I was like at the max, like literally was so tired too, like feeling like Gregor. Like I was so tired. Like like one point my mom went to go get ice cream. I was like, don't get me my own ice cream. Like if you maybe get a medium and we can share, but don't get me my own ice cream. And then she got me my own ice cream and I was like, I'm not eating this. Like I am so tired right now. Like I can't consume anything. Anyway, so that is the US Open experience for 2023. Obviously like the tournament's still going, but we're not going. We can't. But yeah, like definitely yesterday was, I think, I don't know, I feel like in DC I probably was there for maybe 12-hour days. I don't remember. I feel like it was like 10-hour days. It was probably like yesterday was like the longest we've ever been there. And what was I saying? Like, oh, I feel like this year experience wasn't as great as last year, and it's probably because I was feeling very unwell, and I think like I ruined the experience for myself, and like it was just not as fun and as great as it used to be. And like I don't want to say like it's the tournament's fault or like whatever. I think like really just because I wasn't feeling well, like I think that like ruined the experience for me, because like it was just always stuck in my mind, like what if I don't feel well, like okay, I can't like go between the courts as well, like I'm always thinking about like, you know, food and not being able to like walk fast. It's just like things like that. I do think like the tournament obviously was so crowded this year, but like I don't think that like was what ruined the experience for me. I think it really was just like my health. But overall, like I mean, it still was a good experience and stuff, and so hopefully next year everything is fine and everything is good. But thank you guys for following along on my experience on my vlog for the US Open 2023. I have no idea how long this video is. It's probably very long. And thank you guys for watching. Bye. Okay, one more side note. I look like shit right now. But yesterday when we were in Louis Armstrong and I was getting pizza, and it was like $20 for pepperoni pizza. So I was there and I got pepperoni pizza, and I like put my card down to get it, and then it was approved, and she brings out my pepperoni pizza. My mom screams at me on the side, get me cheese pizza, get me cheese pizza. So I'm like, okay, can I have some cheese pizza? And that was $18. So she brings me the cheese pizza, and then it says on the thing $38, and I was like, I just paid for the pepperoni pizza. And she was saying like all this stuff, like something about it, like it did not go through or whatever. I'm like, no, it was like approved, it went through. And she's like, no, like it's something with the card. And I was like, okay, fine. So then I paid for it, and then I looked at my credit cards, like bank whatever in the app, and like the first purchase went through. So there was like, my mom was like I kind of looked at it right away once we got to our seats, and my mom was like, do you want to like go back and like say something? I was like, no. So wait, where was I? So yeah, I'm just like mad that like they charged me $20 extra for pizza. Anyway.